Hello everyone, this is Dragon Roar and welcome back to more of Marvel's Midnight Suns. Hello Chris, welcome to the stream. So on the last time, we did some exploration in the Hello Branch, welcome to the stream, in the field, and did another trial. Aiden, Sebastian, welcome to the stream. So we did the last and final trial to unlock the final spell. Hello Flippy, welcome to the stream. Then we continued, we wrapped up Venom's final story, and a new villain had revealed, who happens to be the Lord of Darkness, Dracula. So Dracula and Sin are the next threats that we have to deal with before we face Lilith and Chthon. So we finished Venom's story, then that we once again met with Mephisto again. It seems that Dracula made a deal with Mephisto, but unfortunately Dracula, I don't know what happened that got Mephisto very pissed off. I think that Dracula might have broken the deal or something, and it really pissed him off. He didn't like that. So yeah, just today I did some more training and boosting up friendship, and why is...
What do we have today?
Alright, so... Alright. Let's go ahead and continue with Morbius's next story, Dead Inside.
Now that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
How about a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood?
Yes, I'm going to go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
Okay, so I need to choose which one I should go ahead and have to choose which hero I should pick next. Maybe I'll have Spider-Man come along.
Mass production of my prototype sample is a nightmare for life.
Do you ever regret creating your sample?
Of course, but humankind did not split the atom just to create bombs. In the right hands, science is a force for prosperity.
What about the wrong hands?
And I am none of them. They will not have hands.
Alright. Hello Jamari, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's move out. Alright. So we're back at the Hydra HQ.
Has Hydra turned upon itself?
No.
Ooh.
This is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
Sorry. Sid!
Sin. I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
Yep, that was Sin. The last time we saw her was during Deadpool's final story. Alright, so we gotta protect the Hydra server and hack all terminals.
If we can disable those terminals, at the very least we can slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
And I thought technology was supposed to make our lives easier.
They're intent on attacking the server. We must stop them.
Oh, and we will! Okay, let's go ahead and take care with those Hydra thugs. That's gonna damage the... That's gonna damage... That's gonna damage the server.
We will not fall that easily.
You were too weak for this fight. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Yeah! Alright.
You've left me no choice. You're just lucky I'm not ready to feed.
Alright.
This won't take long.
Okay.
Forever in service.
More Hydra coming in quick!
I'm sure you've all realized what will happen if these vampiric Hydra forces lose their vulnerability to the sun.
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
Your sincere concern for the guiltless is inspiring.
And your lack of empathy for them is disturbing.
Alright, these two thugs are gonna damage the server. Who's hers?
Here we go!
Okay, can't do anything.
too late.
Okay, that was awesome.
Oh, that's not awesome!
Here comes the heat.
Careful now. Much more of that, and you're at risk of being labeled unfriendly.
Forever in service.
They're not dead. At least my mother knows how to keep her minions in check.
As much as she'd like to pretend, Sin doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Does it matter? She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
Yeah, I don't think Lilith has nothing to do with the vampires. Alright, we did it. We just had to hack in the terminal system. Oh!
My prototype is here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
Sin! We meet again! Alright, we gotta defeat her. Yes, she will turn her allies into Hemolis.
Finally have the opportunity to settle our grievances personally.
You're surprisingly enthusiastic for someone my age.
Shockingly confident for someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
Enough talk.
Alright, so we have to defeat Sin.
No one is to
I am impressed.
I'll make quick. I must be a key part of their strategy.
Your mother abandons you.
Never surrender.
My resolve is unbroken.
Spidey senses are tingling.
Yeah, we have to defeat her twice, just like before.
This facility is quite impressive. If only it weren't being used for such twisted ambitions.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
You know nothing of the great works achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
Let's...
Right, feeling it. Nice.
All right.
Ready to up the...
That was even better than I expected.
I'm still expecting the worst here.
Okay. Oops. Okay, can't do anything.
You are not my equal.
Oh dear. And she's down. That's our only objective. We had to defeat Sin twice. Thanks to that move that requires bleed. I believe this belongs to Morbius.
Prototype sample?
Indeed. And now to destroy the sunlight serum. But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much. All transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch. A reserve.
Morbius?
The yapping of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
Dracula!
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough sunlight serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
And she's gone. Oh, crap! This is not good. This is bad. This is so not good. I know. I don't think there's nothing else,
Hey, Hunter. I saw Morbius heading toward Hunter's Folly. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control? If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
Let's go ahead and check up on Morbius. Hi Daisy, welcome to the stream. Oh crap, it's right. Sin already gave him the serum to Dracula.
I never doubted this outcome. I came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Are you sure being alone is a good idea right now?
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
Is he wrong?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through, either.
Okay, so...
I do not wish to fight you. I came because I am worried about a fellow teammate.
That is... too kind. I do not deserve your mercy.
Save your energy, Chris.
That is what makes it mercy.
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they are all immune to sunlight. I did that, not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it. That he would come for it.
We will fix this. Together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act. Oh, and Hunter. I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
Doctor, my mother turned against me and started building an army. I understand betrayal. You have no need to apologize.
You are too kind. I really am glad you came. Instead of Blade. Well, I would love a few quiet moments to meditate on what we've said. Unless you need something else.
Actually, I have a couple questions about your connection to Sin.
I'll answer what I can.
How well do you know Sin?
Not long ago, she approached me and offered to fund my research. I tend to keep a low profile, so the fact that she was capable of tracking me down told me she was a woman of considerable resources and connections. Though if I'd known one of those connections was Dracula himself,
Yep.
I would not have worked with her.
Your contempt for Sin seems personal. What is that about?
She manipulated me. I created this serum, hoping it could be used as a cure. Sin stole that work for Hydra, who knows only harm.
Sin works with Hydra. What is her connection to Dracula?
That is still a bit of a mystery to me. Sin covets leadership, but she is also drawn to men of great power. Dracula likely believes he is manipulating Sin for his own gain. Sin undoubtedly feels the same.
This is... See, when a villain teams up with a villain, they will stab them on the backs one way or another. That's... Can't have the alliance form last forever for villains.
Let you go.
I'll just be here, brooding.
Man, oh man. So this serum will have Dracula and his army to be immune to sunlight. Sunlight is the only one of the weaknesses that can kill a vampire. There are other weaknesses that can kill a vampire. Besides sunlight, there's holy water, a stake stabbed in the heart, decapitation, burning in flames, and garlic, and the crucifixion, the cross. Okay, so still can't talk to Caretaker because she's gonna let us know about that if we're ready. But we're not ready yet. We still have to deal with the threat of Dracula and Sin and the army of vampires. Alright, I need to go ahead and
don't forget to write.
Alright. Guess there's oh. Looks like Captain Marvel wants to have a word with us. I believe she might have.
Hey, Hunter. Okay, Central. Work your magic. Really good intel here. We've got a
Alright.
These are the current priorities. Thanks, Hunter.
Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, she's at the yard.
Let's do this.
I don't have enough coins.
Do your thing.
Alright.
Ever look up at the stars and wonder what it's like? I miss it out in space, Hunter. It's less complicated.
The closest to the stars I have ever been was studying astronomy and astrology.
It's quiet between galaxies. No demons or aliens. Just you and the cosmic wonders.
Or BOWs.
If I took you up there, what would you wish to see?
Dealer's choice, Captain. I would like to see what you recommend.
Definitely a supernova, then. We'd have to wear special suits and goggles and be parsecs away. The colors, the sheer energetic release of watching a dying star go out with a bang.
That sounds cosmically epic.
Yeah.
I am not doing it justice. They really should have sent a poet. Assuming we survive your mom's reign of terror, I think I can arrange an intergalactic getaway.
How could I possibly say no?
A little extra motivation to stop Lilith never hurts. I can't wait, Hunter.
Alrighty then. Okay, I think we have to do another... Okay, we need to do a general mission in order to proceed. We do need some coins. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and put Mobius, and then let's go ahead and put Wolverine in the team. Alright, we have to do a general mission in order to continue with Morbius' story. Alright, we gotta complete
if
these.
Hydra wants a straight up fight, then I say give them everything you've got.
We've faced greater challenges.
Be my
I guess it wouldn't hurt to do some training.
My strength still grows.
You aren't good enough for me.
All right. Excellent.
Need to restore our strength.
You've left me no choice.
Alrighty then.
I've been waiting.
We will not fail.
Anyone see a pattern here?
They called in some friends.
The rift opens.
Uh-oh, we gotta deal with the Mystic. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me.
We won't be intimidated by flunkies.
No!
Reality is only an illusion. Fear death.
Crude, but effective. Coming at me now. Now for something real special. Not looking good for you.
Temporary.
Okay.
My sisters and I will soon be rewarded. We were never
These revenants are gonna be a huge problem.
Oh, yeah, I will get you for that.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
These revenants are gonna be a huge problem.
Looks like I missed your pocket. I smell your fear. Follow the blood wherever it goes.
Are you ready?
Never gets the job done.
Perfect.
Chaos unleashed.
We will not fail.
You will suffer for your defiance.
We will go now.
I barely felt that one.
Are you kidding me?
Probably still time for you to run off. I'll pretend this never happened.
Let's try this. Feeble effort.
Nice move, bub.
All right.
Done waiting. Is it my turn now?
All right. Nice.
How long did I wait to do that?
Whew, that was a close one.
Hydra Immortalis!
All right.
Are they it? I thought we were facing a mortal threat to the world.
No, truly, what did you expect, honestly?
Yeah.
Should do the trick. Now it's my turn.
Oh, I can't interrogate, huh?
Shouldn't even have to ask.
Excellent.
Stay down.
Stay down
I doubt they'll
indeed.
take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
And I got a trophy. You have the lead. All right. No hangouts. All right.
How's my favorite hunter?
Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, Wolverine wants to have a talk with us.
We've talked about my claws, but do you know how they work?
I have seen them come out of your hands. They are shiny.
The shiny is called adamantium.
I have never heard of it before.
It's essentially a substance used to make people into weapons.
That does not sound good at all.
What, the claws popping out? That's been happening ever since I could grow a beard. The adamantium came much later.
Yeah.
Someone had to coat them.
Bingo. Now that hurt. Doctor fused the material all over my skeleton. Made my claws into weapons. Turned me into something less human.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
An animal.
Well, they got what they deserved, and now I've got shiny bones. Gotta see the silver lining. Don't get me wrong, the claws are a part of me. Never hated them.
Yep. Yep, the doctor somehow put what Wolverine said into his body, that his skeleton is now metal. Okay.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
See you around.
All right.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Okay. Okay, we're
I'm
gonna...
pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter.
Let's get
indeed.
the new card.
Until next time.
Until next time, indeed. Excellent. All right.
Farewell.
All right, let's go ahead and continue with Morbius' story. Oh, hello, I saw something shiny over there. Okay, why is my... Okay, let's head up to... Alright, so let's go ahead and continue with... This might be... I don't know if this is the final... Called Here Comes the Sun. Alright, so Morbius and Blade are gonna... be joining in.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn? I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to have, Hunter come along. Uh-oh. You better get out of here.
The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
Oh crap! Just like before.
Just need to finish this.
We have to defeat the vampire.
Just when people are beginning to feel safe in Central Park again.
Yes, I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should be.
Let's do this. Your mother.
You were too weak for this fight.
All right.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Really want to piss me off. They got friends.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it.
Okay, these.
It's too late for you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
This one, take.
Okay. Timber!
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky. Without sunlight to fall back on, my job is about to get a lot harder.
You seem to have plenty of other tools, or toys, at your disposal.
Nothing scares a vampire more than the sun. It sure motivated you.
Fair point.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
No one is to blame. A welcome surprise.
Alright, we should go ahead and destroy that Hemolist. And good timing, too!
I'm usually right about these things. So... Your master must be so proud.
Tell me about it. Alright, I'm trying to think here.
I'll make quick work of you.
Nice! Ouch!
Get you for this.
Hang in there, girl. Alright, none of the other vampires.
Contain this here and now, New York could be overrun in a matter of days.
I think that's fairly obvious to all of us, hence the urgency.
What urgency? You're dragging this out. Keep the pressure on them.
No.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
I'll put this to use.
No, I can't do that.
I've been waiting.
Nice.
Don't cross my path again.
Alright, we stopped defeating Frenzy. Oh no! The sun! Oh no! They're looking at each other as if... Did it work? Dracula!
They do
No!
not fear the sun.
No!
I'll give them something to fear. No. Allow me.
Well, Chris, looks like you got your wish.
So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries. The better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. I will bask in the dawn of eternity.
You won't leave here alive.
Let's show them.
We have to defeat Dracula twice.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Coming from me.
This is gonna get messy. My children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as you rule the night. You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town. That's
Your legacy ends with the rising sun.
I gotta be more careful.
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear you.
Oh, crap!
You forced my hand.
Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
They're quite fixated on me.
Do you not realize who
Okay.
I am?
I thought, whoo!
To think I've come full circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand that.
Hang in there!
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
You, Dracula, are screwed.
Your mother abandons you.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own.
No one hurts you more than family.
Join us in the light.
Screw you, Dracula.
Ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
Smart move.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Until you turn to ashes. That was a very smart move.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
Dracula got away again for now. And I got a trophy, the hunger. Whew. Dracula's a vampire. Sunlight is their weakness. Is their only one of the weaknesses.
My failure of science has worked to our advantage. Congratulations, Hunter. Dracula's vampires suffered a major loss today.
You deserve the credit, Doctor. You did good work today.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat.
Yes.
The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
Save your energy, Chris!
This plague of vampires put stress on the whole team. We supported each other.
You are too kind. I'm glad I found such a welcoming family of heroes. And about that, Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's greater mission. You all helped me in my time of need. It is only fair that I return the favor.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous. But before we move on, we must make one final decision regarding the sunlight serum.
We?
Oh, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes. I could continue my experiments in the hopes of curing myself and maybe others, unless the risk of it falling into the wrong hands seems too great.
If a cure is possible, you should continue to look for it. If someone tries to exploit your research again, we will be here to stop them.
I was hoping you would feel that way. I can't wait to get back to work. After this business with Lilith is settled, of course. Thank you for your help, Hunter.
Alright. Thank goodness. Alright, need to choose which one that we should hang out with.
I don't think we've seen the last of Dracula, but I've got plenty of ass-kicking saved up for next time.
Yeah, Blade's right. We haven't seen the last of Dracula or Norsen.
Despite his setback, do not consider Dracula defeated. He has survived centuries for a reason.
That's true.
Hey, a win is a win. Doesn't matter if the sun did most of the work for us.
If we run into those vampires again, they'll be roadkill.
So vampires aren't immune to the sun anymore? Make up your minds, people.
I don't blame you, Tony.
I wish all vampire threats were this easy to dismantle. See? Blade is right. Nothing is better than the smell of burnt vampires.
I don't know if I could have effects of the sunlight serum with my magic. It's best that it didn't come to that.
See? I told you Morbius would come through for us.
Alright.
And I kept telling myself over and over until I believed it.
So I hear we kicked Dracula's undead butt? That's freaking awesome.
It seemed a bit touch and go for a minute with Dracula, but when hasn't it?
I'm sure I could have formulated an anti-sunlight serum with time, but I'm glad I didn't have to.
The energy in the Abbey is electric right now.
Yeah, man, oh man.
So the vampires turned tail and ran into the night, where they can attack us from the shadows. This was a win, right?
For now, Deadpool. For now. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and see where Cap is. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. He's working out as
Only
always.
an idealist, but shining a light exposes the darkness for what it is.
Alright, let's go ahead and we need to increase the friendships with each hero while we can.
Hunter.
It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius's serum behind us.
Thankfully, there are more important things to focus on now.
Hunter, thank you for not being overly harsh with Morbius.
I only did what seemed right at the time.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together. Maybe that's what makes you so discerning.
And still no wrinkles.
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter.
Okay.
A few more missions like that, we just might be friends.
Thanks, Chris. It wasn't the snake darn dry throat, or allergies.
We ain't built for this.
I disagree. We can still defeat my mother.
No. You and me doing this? Living weapons ain't designed to relax. Can make a fella downright resentful.
It is hard to take it easy when the world is falling apart.
For me, it's like there's always a blade stuck in my side. When I relax, it's like I can feel it twist.
How do you handle it?
Same as you. I go looking for a fight.
Does it work?
Not always, but it's enough to dull that blade. If I didn't know better, I'd think you read my mind.
Can't believe I'm saying this aloud, but I think I figured out Dracula's master plan.
Go on.
And what is it?
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting like he knows the world is coming to an end. Didn't expect him to be an apocalypse prepper, but here we are.
What?
Think of every play he's backed so far. Some of his plans overlap, right?
I had noticed that.
That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter what plans fail. As long as one succeeds, he wins. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep nipping these buds, let's debrief on the latest. Looks like Dracula's plan went up in smoke. See what I did there?
I do. Is the sunlight serum truly gone?
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective, as you experienced. For a master plan, this one was a real dud.
Oh.
Morbius shamed Dracula. The Lord of Vampires will rid himself of the serum.
Think you're right. Never mess with the sun.
Yeah.
You mean the suns?
But
What?
It's a... never mind. Central is tracking all mention of the sunlight serum or anything like it. Unless it finds something, I think we're done here. Anything else on your mind?
No.
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
Alright. Guess there's nothing else to... Oh. Let's see what Blade wants. Where is... Oh, there he is.
New York. What a town.
You were right, Blade. Morbius proved very useful today.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends, but I appreciate his experience in the field.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure. Just don't tell him I said that.
You know grudging respect is the first step to real friendship.
It's time to drop this, Hunter.
Okay, we better not get in on his bad side. Alright.
Manhattan really comes alive at night. As do I.
Alright. So it looks like we completed Morbius' story. All right.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, looks like Okay, looks like Wolverine wants to have a word with us. I think it's involving
Quite a view out here, Logan.
You know, I didn't always go by Logan. Or Wolverine, for that matter. Once upon a time, they used to call me Weapon X.
Ooh.
Not exactly warm and cuddly, eh?
Tough. Deadly. It suits you.
Maybe so. But sometimes, I wonder how things would have turned out for me if I'd been given a different name. You know, something softer like Bob or Moonchild. You ever think how your whole destiny got laid out the minute they named you Hunter?
Hunter is what they call me, and that is what I am proud to be.
Good on you, then. You're sure doing a lot of hunting these days. I think you got lucky with somebody like Caretaker watching out for you.
I suppose her name is fitting, then.
I'd have killed to have someone like Caretaker in my life. One way or another, I've lost everybody I ever cared about.
That must have been hard on you.
For a while, yeah. But lately, I've been feeling like I'm getting my edge back. Like when I was younger.
Oh? What changed?
Could be a lot of things. Maybe I've been eating better. Maybe it's some kind of weirdo Abby magic at work. Or maybe it's the fact that I somehow managed to make a new friend.
If my presence is causing you to reclaim your edge, then I am honored. It is not what I intended, but it is a welcome side effect.
Hopefully it's the only side effect. Otherwise, I gotta contact my doctor. I ain't had a real teammate I could count on since I took a break from the X-Men.
How is it?
It's kinda nice.
Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and get the coil. And Branch is right. We can go ahead and get. Well, okay. So let's go ahead and open the
saving the world thing going.
Let's go ahead and open the gamma coil. See what new cards.
Sometimes I even impress myself. Here if you need me.
All right. I'm not so sure if we have to do a.
Sup, Hunter? Can I borrow your brain a moment? I document the supernatural. How does this introduction sound? The dark occult corridors of the world are filled with monstrous creatures. From Atlanteans to were-roosters to the Taker of Heads, I, Blade the Vampire Hunter, have hunted them all, and many others.
Did you say were-roosters?
Were-roosters?
How does the sentence flow feel? Is it clunky?
I have some thoughts.
You're hung up on the were-roosters. All right, let's hear what you got.
A guide to the varied creatures of darkness by an accomplished vampire hunter like you will save many lives. And sell many copies.
Well, you are the target audience. But thank you, Hunter.
Just out of curiosity, the Taker of Heads?
Dude had a thing for decapitation. Too bad he didn't have a thing for cool names. But if you can't be clever, be clear, I guess. Thanks for that, Hunter. I think I will keep the were-roosters in the introduction.
Fisticuffs if you remove that nugget of supernatural cockadoodlery.
I'll give you a shout out in the acknowledgements chapter. but I don't do autographed copies.
Okay.
I won't hold back.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, let's do this.
Alright.
We need any advantage we can get.
Okay, let's get...
You know what? I deserve this.
Do your thing.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and proceed with Storm's story. You tried, you poor, you huddled masses.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike, disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have a fellow X-Men Alright, let's move out. Gonna continue with Storm's story. Vampire scum!
Quickly, we must help them. Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia. I'm looking. Me too. I just don't like what I see.
Okay, just like before.
You can all join Lilith together.
Yes, I know about the...
Now it's the city's unhoused population.
Okay, we gotta take care of those...
Have no shame.
Okay, we gotta take care of these vampires that has the feeding frenzy.
Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next.
Now that was something.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
That must have taken practice.
Let me light your way.
I appreciate your concern.
Alright.
I'm gonna rip you in.
Yeah, we can tackle them.
You'll get yours.
You got some backup coming.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this
Okay,
city
so
or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia.
Look to the skies.
Uh-oh.
Gets on the other.
We gotta get rid of these vampires that has the frenzies.
I've got a reputation to protect. You picked the wrong one, bub.
Boy, you scumbags suck!
We're fortunate these are resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, they must always be looking over their shoulders.
Let us hope that is what happened.
Alright, I don't see any other vampires that have the feeding frenzy. Only one way to kill a vampire.
Trying that hard.
this fight.
Now it's fun. You ain't good enough for me. Maybe it's time you quit the bracket. You aren't good enough for me.
Alright, we stopped the feeding frenzy. Wow. Don't abandon hope.
We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia!
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but...
But what?
It seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit.
Ouch!
The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
It's those vampires.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
Oh shoot! We got company!
Stop those things from killing my family.
Has anyone noticed that there was a bandage wrapped around Dahlia's neck?
These vampires are truly stockpiling victims. There is something much greater at work here.
As if their torment of these people was not enough.
It is never enough. There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us busy.
This is what you came for.
Get ready for a shock!
I am impressed.
Alright.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
So soon.
Oh yeah?
Are you prepared?
Should do the trick. Kiss it goodbye.
I have spotted enemy reinforcements. These Morlocks, they live here, beneath the city. Why have I not seen them before?
By avoiding unnecessary attention. And much like their counterparts on the surface, many people do not want to see them.
The modern world continues to surprise me.
Excellent.
I had expected better.
The elements bow to me.
Good way to do that.
Walk in the light. Thank you.
Nothing.
Your journey is over.
Scumbags. All right.
Here comes a few more.
Calling for backup, huh?
We must find these other victims Dahlia mentioned. Who knows what suffering they have experienced at the hands of...
There are endless tunnels here. It will not be easy.
It never is.
Nice.
First one that makes an old dog joke gets diced. That looked like it hurt.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Yeah. It's a good thing I've been training.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Where's Dahlia?
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me.
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you.
Oh, I'm sure Dahlia will handle this. Man, oh man. At least Storm is much better. Oh.
Don't tell Storm, but I understand where Dahlia is coming from. Hunter, I have a favor to ask.
What do you need?
Storm seems off. I haven't seen her like this before. Can you speak with her?
Of course, but why me?
You both know what it means to lead. She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student. You may be able to reach her in a way I cannot.
All right. I will seek her out.
Thank you. Oh, and don't tell her I asked you to do this.
Storm might know about that, just like how Morbius knew that we were sent by Blade. Alright, let's go ahead and check up on her.
It's a relief to know Dahlia is safe. I hope she knows what she's doing. You were right about the Abbey being special. It's beautiful out here.
I like to come here when I am feeling down.
Subtlety is not your strong suit. You want to ask about Dahlia, yes?
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join. Her words hurt you.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. And the act of self-reflection is often uncomfortable.
I do not follow.
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think I choose favorites, but what if I do without realizing it? Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family. I'll keep worrying about her until the vampires are taken care of.
I relate. The Midnight Suns are my family, and I share the same concerns over their safety.
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers. But I appreciate your words. It feels good to know I am not alone.
I think the fear is natural. Having abilities puts targets on our backs.
That is a good point.
Just because we are strong does not mean we are invincible.
Where were you when I was a teenager? That's what leadership is. Knowing when to step in and when to respect boundaries.
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you. Or you'll just feel it.
Sounds complicated.
It gets easier with time. Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter. Leaders often have to take these burdens on by themselves.
I am not a leader.
Please. I call it like I see it. Is there anything else?
How did you meet Dahlia?
I learned of her through the X-Men. Once mutants hit a certain age, their powers manifest. I went to offer Dahlia a place at Xavier's school, but she turned me away.
Was that the only time you approached her?
No. The second time I tried, the orphanage told me she had run away. I'm thankful she found companionship among the Morlocks.
It's just like how... It's just like where in My Hero Academia, when a child at the age of... would get their quirk at the age of 4. But there's only 80% that people would get quirks and 20% for those that didn't. And that would lead them into a lot of issues for those that are quirkless.
I have never heard of a Morlock before.
Morlocks are mutants who are visually distinct. I'm hesitant to call them different, but they avoid the X-Men.
Different?
Some Morlocks may have a gelatinous body, while others have horns growing from their head. Again, visually distinct.
And I know with those that are mutants, that people would get so scared of mutants like Wolverine, Storm, Cyclops, the rest of the X-Men, or the Brotherhood. That's why Magneto's plan is to somehow have the mutants rule.
Do you think the vampires are after Dahlia or the Morlocks?
It's hard to say. I do not know what they would want with either of them.
Dahlia and the Morlocks are both mutants. Maybe the answer lies there.
It's possible there's a connection there. I'd rather destroy the vampires before we find out for certain.
Save your energy, Storm.
No, that was all.
Of course.
Okay, where...
Storm is a good mentor. It's just, some people don't want help. You can't force it. How did it go? Is she all right?
We talked. I think I was able to lift her spirits.
That is a relief.
It is sweet that you care for her.
Yes, yes. My heart of ice can melt on occasion.
Okay. Okay, Carol wants to have a word with us.
I don't know what to say. Morlocks deserve better than living in fear beneath the streets.
Sounds like Dahlia's found her purpose. We should leave her alone.
I can't believe they were forced to hide in the sewers.
Whatever the vampires want with the Morlocks can't be good. Look, it's giving me goosebumps.
Dahlia sounds like a real one. In all my time kicking it in the sewers, I never saw a Morlock. Whatever. Deadpool don't discriminate.
Okay.
Wow. Dahlia was helping all the Morlocks by herself? Good thing we evicted the vamps from the sewers.
No one ever thinks about the Morlocks. Good to see you getting all buddy-buddy with Storm.
How did you know I was just with her?
I can, smell her on
Okay, thanks for coming, Chris.
Are you very familiar
I'll be
with
ending
the
the stream soon.
We were close.
Let me guess. You will not elaborate.
Nope.
What do you know about the Morlocks?
Morlocks aren't bad, you know.
Well, who says they are?
Society, mostly. Just because they can't pass as normal doesn't mean they deserve to be living in the sewers.
Ouch!
Could they join the X-Men?
They could. But the Morlocks don't trust us. Can't blame them. They don't trust anyone.
Maybe they should trust the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They live in the sewers, along with Master Splinter.
Vampires capturing humans while they're still alive? But to what design?
Dahlia's a good kid. If anything, Storm should be proud of her for doing the right thing. Anything else on your mind?
What can you tell me about the Morlocks?
I know mostly what you do. They're mutants who live beneath the streets of New York. I read through their SHIELD file. For the most part, they're harmless.
Why does SHIELD have a file on harmless mutants?
Groups of unknown mutants who live off the grid is a thorny subject in this country. I don't like it either, but until that changes, S.H.I.E.L.D. will keep tabs on them.
Okay.
Thanks, Carol.
See ya.
Okay.
Part of being a mentor is watching your students make their own path. I did the same for you, kiddo.
Okay, so this... Okay, so...
Didn't even know what Morlocks were until today. Damn.
I don't blame ya.
We may have helped Dahlia with the vampire situation, but it's only temporary.
That's true. Okay, there's the forge.
Whatever the vampires want with the Morlocks cannot be good.
I know.
Why would vampires drag people away? It doesn't make sense.
I'm not so sure if we can't increase the friendships with Dr. Banner.
Why, hello, Hunter.
All right. Okay.
How's my favorite hunter?
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Okay. Okay, we can't proceed story mission because we're gonna have to do a general mission for this one. But unfortunately that's gonna have to wait because I run out of time. So I'm gonna end this stream for tonight and we'll continue with more of Marvel's Midnight Suns on Monday. So I thank you guys for coming. This is Dragon Roar signing out and I'll see you guys on Monday. Good night, everybody.